Number 4, invest to manifest. If you invest your 100% time, money, resource, spending, you can make it a reality. Another great one, Clayton. You are killing it.
Metz is too nice to me lately. Guys, invest.
Killing it. I hammer this guy a lot. This guy's doing well today.
It's important, guys, in everything that we're doing. Obviously, you know, we might not say this to other people, but it might be late at night when you're in your bedroom or in the shower. You've got goals. There's things that you want to achieve, and there's things that you need to accept that you want to get done. Now, you can't manifest those things just by thinking about them. You have to invest yourself into making those things a reality. You have to put yourself out there. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to try new things for new outcomes to occur.
Yeah.
If you want to manifest something, it's 2 parts. You have to invest yourself. You have to invest your time. You have to invest your resources into making that happen. You have to become obsessed with it. And the other part is you have to manifest it in your head. You have to think about this thing non-stop, and you have to truly believe that you can do it. Because I'll be honest with you guys, I've never achieved anything in my life that I haven't believed that I could. Nothing's 100%. Been handed to me on a silver platter and just done. Everything that I'm working towards and everything that I want to be, I'm manifesting it right now. I haven't achieved any of the goals that I want to achieve, but I'm confident that I'm going to do it because I'm manifesting my reality and I'm investing myself to put myself out there to become better to achieve it.
And that's exactly right. Like if you think about it, we want to be good at podcasts, so we listen to 100 different podcasts and we put everything into it we possibly can. I wanted to be a copywriter. I started listening to copywriting. I started reading books on copywriting. Whatever you want to do and you want to manifest, you've got to put your time and your resources into those areas so that way you can get the most out of it. If you don't, how are you going to get anything out of it? And what happens when you don't do it? Your confidence and your self-esteem goes backwards and self-belief becomes lower and you start second-guessing yourself and you don't push forward. But when you invest in yourself, everything changes. And then you start writing things and you start taking action on those things that day, not the next day, not the day after, that day. And the more times you take action, as soon as you write things down, your confidence starts growing. And then everything that you've manifested starts taking action. And that's a very, very big key point in order to move forward.
100%. A good example for me, winding the clock back a little bit, when I was at high school, I always manifested that I was going to do well in my HSC. I always wanted to get an ATAR to go to university to study my degree. But thinking about it wasn't enough. You had to work for it. I remember once I spoke to my principal back at the time and he goes, Clayton, you'll get the mark that you deserve. You get the ATAR that you deserve. That's something that stuck with me from that point, probably 6-7 years ago until now. You do get what you deserve. If you invest yourself and you put your time and your energy and your resources into something and you really work for it as hard as you can, a lot of the time it happens. But you don't get things that you don't deserve. You know, I got the mark that I wanted in my HSC because I became obsessed with studying hard enough to get what I wanted to get. Now, if I didn't put that work in, if I didn't invest and manifest that I was going to make that happen, do you think I would have got that mark?
Yeah, and that's
the same thing.
Like obsession. You use that word there, and I think that's so important. And people go, "Oh, isn't it unhealthy being obsessed?" And I use this analogy. I said, "Do you like Mother Teresa?" And everyone goes, "Yes." I go, "Did she help so many people along her journey?" She goes, "Yes." I go, "Do you know she was the most obsessed person in wanting to help as many people as she could? She was so obsessed that you didn't even realize it because of the good she was doing." So obsession is not a bad thing. A bad obsession is like drinking alcohol, smoking weed or cigarettes or whatever, or taking drugs. That's a bad obsession. But a good obsession is you striving forward to keep beating yourself and to better yourself every single day so you can affect more people throughout your whole life.
Yeah, 100%, couldn't agree with you more. There's such thing as a healthy obsession. You know, you can love what you do and go about it while still maintaining healthy relationships, while still living a balanced lifestyle, but manifesting what you want to do. And we're down to the last minute, so we've got to speed it up. But guys, if you want something, manifest it to happen, create an environment for that thing to happen, and invest yourself into doing it. Don't expect something to happen and just sit on your hands and sit on your ass and wait for it to happen, because it won't. It's not the way life works.
Immerse yourself, give yourself 100%. You deserve 100%, and the more you give yourself, the more you'll get out of life.
You might surprise yourself if you jump in the deep end and really manifest something to happen, what might actually come back from that. So
100%.
Go and do it. Metzi on the money again.
Guys, if there's one more episodes or topics that you'd like to discuss, and let us know, comment and let us know what you think about this. And we're on to the next one.